Good evening, everyone. My name is Calvin Butler. I am the creator of FlipStream. Flipping Properties is now Streamlined. We're going to be going over the back office, the members only area, and going over some of the benefits and how the tools and resources area work. So let's get started. We're going to go over to the members only area, which is the business lounge. Okay. As you can see here, we have a members only area. And we're going to go over to the business lounge. And this is the tools and resources area. The first area that we're going to go over is search for properties. Okay. And this is our research tool to search for properties. Now, the purpose of FlipStream is to streamline the house flipping process. And what we mean by that is we give you access to all the tools, resources, everything you need to be able to search for properties, evaluate properties, get your funding, calculators to calculate, AR value, after repair values, comps and things like that. So that's what we mean by streamlining. Instead of having to go to all these different places to find these things and pay all these different prices for so many different things, FlipStream has them all in one area where investors can use, and we have them here where you don't pay any extra fees on top of paying for, your subscription with FlipStream. So let's get started. So we have search for properties. All right. This tool is really nice because it allows you to go in and search for different properties. REOs, foreclosures, cheap properties, just about everything you're looking for, you can find it here on this tool. So we're going to go here and we're going to just click on some of them here. Let's look at a foreclosure listing. Notice when you click it, it comes over and shows you the foreclosure watch. Search for foreclosures, listings for free. Foreclosure data includes bank-owned properties, government foreclosures, pre-foreclosure auctions, and short sales and HUD foreclosures. You notice when you see that, you just click on the open link and it takes you right over. And most of these are very simple and very easy to use. You can put in the, enter the city, state, or zip code here, or you can go here and click on each state and it'll tell you, how many foreclosures that they have in that particular state. So let's go here and let's just click here and we're going to click Florida. So we'll click Florida. And you notice when you pull up Florida, you're pulling up, all the different foreclosures in Florida. They're showing 15 in Brevard County and 11 in Miami-Dade. So it's showing a total of 148 foreclosures. And these are active foreclosures. As you can see, you can go through them and it gives you all the information. Not like some sites that you go to where when you click on, one of the subject properties, they don't give you all the information. You have to pay to get the rest of the information. This is not the case. When you click on it, it takes you over to the property. It shows you the property. It shows you pictures of it. And it gives you all of the property information, the square footage. It even shows you, housing statistics for that particular area. So it really does give you all the information you need to do your research on these foreclosures. Okay, it gives you the property information, listing details, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so it's not like you're getting like watered down, versions of something. So you can pull up all your foreclosures and stuff on that site. Another listing that we have where you can pull up other foreclosures is PropWire. And I really like this one because with PropWire, you can go through and pulls up the entire map here. Okay. And here you can kind of pick and choose. You can set your criteria of what you're searching for. Lead types, if you're looking for absentee owners, adjustable loan, auction, bank-owned REOs, cash buyers, empty nesters, flip properties, All the way down to properties that are free and clear, properties that have high equity, properties that have low equity, intra-family transfers, active MLS listings, pendings, and MLS that have been sold already. And not only that, when you go through the lead types, you notice there's a question mark there. And you put your cursor on that question mark, it gives you the benefit of that lead type. Like with the bank-owned or the REO properties, houses reclaimed by the bank. Banks sell these houses at a discount to get them off their books. If you go down here, you look at something that like a free and clear property. What's the advantage of that? People who have paid off their mortgages. These sellers are typically older and may sell below market value. High equity properties, I love these. People with a lot of equity in their homes, over 50%, they will consider low offers because anything over their debt is cash in their pockets. That's a great source. And then, of course, you have all the others here. The MLS listings. Of course, you have pre-foreclosures, out-of-state owners, probates, vacant homes. I love this one. Houses that are vacant and costing owners money, taxes, insurance, etc., making them very motivated to sell. A lot of vacant houses are what a lot of people call abandoned homes. You drive through the neighborhoods, you see them, they're run down, no one's living there, and then you have to really track them down to find out who the owners are. Well, this is a great way to find those properties. You can pull them up by the listings and things like that. Zombie properties. Here again, vacant homes that are in the pre-foreclosure process. Typically, the homeowner and the bank are highly motivated to find a buyer. Great for investors. Let's say if we want to click that, check that one. Then we want to look in, let's say Florida. Click Florida. And we can go and look and see how many vacant, the zombie properties that they have in Florida. And it's showing 986 results. Okay? 986 results on the zombie properties. And these are houses that have been abandoned. So we're just going to click on one here, find one here. And most of these are going to be off market. Okay? Most of these are going to be off market, which is what you really want. You really want these homes that are in pre-foreclosure and that have been abandoned or vacant. You want them in off markets. And you can even set the price range that you're looking for. You're going to look for the price range, list price. You don't want to look at value. You want to look at list price from 0 to 100,000. So if you're if you're a beginner at this, you want to look at the lowest price home possible. And then we're going to go for Florida. And then we're also going to look at property types. We're going to look at single family homes, condos. Yeah, we'll look at mobile homes too, multifamily. I'm interested in land. But as you can see here, it pulls up in Florida, you've got 14 results that meets all those criteria. So that's this for up to 100,000. These are the ones that are listed, okay? These are the ones that are actually listed, and they're listed for sale. Some have already sold, but these are the ones that are listed and that are actually for sale. Here's one in Vero Beach, Florida. It's a single family, and it's actually listed for sale for $42,900. Let's click on that and see what type of information we get on it. It actually gives you a picture of the property, so you have some idea of what you're looking at. You're looking at a typical, zombie property, a typical, abandoned property. It needs some cleanup. The yard is not taken care of. The house is going to need some work, maybe things of that nature. They're usually small, but some homes are very large homes in very large, nice neighborhoods. But typically, this is what you have. Now, as I said before, this is a free site, and when you go here, it gives you all the information you need. It gives you the estimated value of the property, the list price. And this is not the estimated value of after repair. This is the estimated value of where it's sitting right now, as it's sitting right now. Okay, So if you put a little work in, this home will be worth a lot more than that 42.9 list price that they have there. Okay. So, but it also gives you the listing agent. Very important. Because you want to know who to get in touch with, when you make an offer on this thing. You want to know who to get in touch with. So you have all this information. It gives you, the recording date, the loan type that it has, the deed type, everything that you need to make an informed decision on if you're going to pursue this prospective home or this prospective investment property in it further. So as you see here, it gives you all great information. Okay. Let's go back to, and we have several things that you can look for properties on. Here's a site that lets you look for federally seized properties in rural and agricultural areas. And this is a government property site where when the federal government, seizes a property, people that hadn't paid their taxes or whatever, sometimes the federal government will seize property. And this is a site where you can look for the federal government seized properties, but this is for rural development properties. And so you're not going to be a whole bunch of them, but you are going to be able to find some of those properties on that foreclosure list or seized property list. Of course, we have Zillow foreclosure that has a ton of properties on it as well. We have Bank of America, the REO bank-owned properties, and we have a site called Hubbizu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. This site has a ton of properties on it too. I love this site. It's very easy to use. You can look for properties that you want to buy, or you can post properties that you want to sell. And here again, this is a free site. It doesn't cost you anything more than what it costs you to be on our Flipstream app and website. So let's go here. I've already got Texas loaded up. So let's click on Texas and let's search for Texas and see what we have here in Texas. Here again, you can choose your property types: single family, multifamily, condos, mixed use. The asset type, okay, bank owned, non-bank owned, foreclosed homes, short sales, traditional sales, second chance. The occupancy, the property status, new, preview properties, upcoming auctions, active, under contract, under review, and auctions that are ending today. Occupancy, you can look up properties that are occupied, that gives you no interior access, or you can look up properties that are vacant. Special assets, signature seller properties, off-market properties. And of course, there's more criteria here. Okay, so let's just pick a quick property type. Let's say single family. We're gonna look at those. Let's say the asset type. Let's go with bank owned. I like bank owned because banks are really just trying to get those properties off their books. So a lot of times when you go to and working with a bank owned property, a lot of people don't really work with those like that. But I like bank owned properties. I really do. So let's look at bank owned properties. And as you can see here, you got quite a few of them here. You got 49 results in Texas on bank owned properties. So that's a pretty good flow there for just, especially when you narrow it down like that. Now, if we didn't have these, different, tags in here, we have a lot more results for all the properties that we're looking for. But so it gives you, and not only that, it gives you your timetable, your clock of how long this property has before it's auctioned off. Okay, so it's giving you your countdown: 4 days, 23 hours, and 16 minutes. It's left on this property, and so forth and so on. Here's one that's 4 days, 18 hours, and 34 minutes. And so you can click on view the details, takes you over, shows you the details on the property. This is a mobile home, shows you the pictures, has 19 photos on this one. This has a lot of photos and things like that. Gives you the starting bid price. You can place a bid right here online, if you want to. Great resource. great tool, great resource. Gives you a description of the property, just about everything you need. And so you can actually, place bids on properties right here in the comfort of your own home, right here on your computer, without having to go to an auction, without having to go drive and sit through an auction bid and everything like that. You can bid literally right here on your computer. Okay, and this is another great source, another great tool that we offer here on our Flipstream app and site. Okay, so that's the search properties. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all tuning in to our Flipstream broadcast on how this particular tool works with Flipstream. Thanks again, and please visit our site at flipstream.com. That's FLIP-STREAM.com. Thank you again, and this has been Calvin with Flipstream. Flipping properties is now streamlined. Bye, everybody.